waiting for answers after a mom confessed to murdering her children. Why she could face more charges later this morning.
Costing the city millions of dollars. Why St. Louis City has to cut its budget to pay you.
While we're nice and sunny this week, things change this weekend. Rain chances increase along with the heat and humidity. We'll time out how much rain's on the way.
Feeding families for free. How you can stock up on groceries as one hospital works to bridge the summer meal gap for kids.
This morning, teamwork goes beyond the rink.
You could see something was wrong.
He wasn't breathing.
He didn't have a pulse.
How his roller hockey family stepped in to save their friend's life.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, May the 29th. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Sydney Stallworth. I'm in for Michelle Lee, who's off today. Thanks for joining us, including everybody streaming on 5+. And we have a treat for you. Why don't you say Anthony has a treat?
Oh.
Because the weather is looking absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
Let's get on over to
I'm
Anthony.
about to reach into my pocket. I'm like, I don't have any treats. I'm sorry. I left those.
I'll set you up.
Yes.
Or something?
Sunshine. That's what we're
Yes,
talking.
weather
Get
treats.
paid in sunshine today. How about that? And
okay.
low humidity. We're going to keep that going around at least until Friday. So yeah, I have more treats tomorrow and Friday. And then once we get into the weekend, well, I'll disappear. Dry weather is in place. You can see the dry air that's actually on the water vapor imagery. That's right over us, and that's going to be with us once again today. So grab the shades. A beautiful looking start, and it feels good too. You probably can give the AC a break. 59 in St. Charles, 58 here in downtown Baldwin. You're at 60. And Edwardsville, good morning to you at 56 degrees. By 9 o'clock, we'll climb back into the 60s, 72 by lunchtime, and afternoon high today of 79 degrees. Again, grab those shades. Traffic always gets a little heavy at this hour. With that being said, let's go over to Paul Cook and say good morning to him. Paul, what are the roads looking like?
We are moving out there, my friend. A few things to take note of, though. And yes, the sunglasses where it's just kind of over the visor. You're looking like, I can't see the light. Well, just be patient. Better to be cautious. That's much more important than, rushing to where you need to go. Two little things that we can take a look at here. One of them is the Poplar Street Bridge, and coming across the river. I drove the Veterans Memorial Bridge into St. Louis yesterday to see how it was. A little bit slower, but not bad at all, and it routes you through downtown. And then you've got the construction, 55 northbound there. I almost just fell down. 55 northbound at Carondelet, and then construction here at Bennington. That will be 364, 2 left lanes blocked. So be very careful out there. A little worried that could impact your commute if you're headed west across the river. We'll have another take of traffic coming your way soon.
This morning, our newsroom is following a developing case out of Jefferson County, where a mother is accused of killing her 2 young children.
Our Travis Cummings is joining us live in Imperial with the charges that she's facing. And Travis, you have more on what we know so far about this case and what police are hoping to learn.
City and Rennie, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department is looking into this tough case. Just hours ago, 36-year-old Ashley Parmalee of Festus was charged with 1 count of second-degree murder in the killing of her 2-year-old son. At this time, investigators are looking at pressing more charges against Parmalee for the death of her 9-year-old daughter. Let's take a look at a map here just so you can know where this all started. This all happened Tuesday morning around 10:30 when Parmalee called 911 from the parking lot of the Festus Police Department. She confessed to police she shot one of her children and drowned the other. She was wet and disheveled when officers met her outside. Officers then found the 9-year-old girl inside the car with a gunshot wound. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Parmalee then told police that she drowned her 2-year-old son in a resort in the area. That's when officers went to Timber Creek Resort and found a 2-year-old boy unconscious and not breathing in a fountain at the front of that resort. A deputy swam in and attempted to save the boy, but the child did not make it.
This morning, a female responded here to the Festus Police Department and advised officers that she had shot one of her children and drowned the other. Officers were able to question her a little bit and determined that the victim that had been shot was actually in the vehicle out in the parking lot.
This morning, police are looking for a motive. Right now, Parmalee is in the Jefferson County Jail without bond as investigators are looking into these charges. In the next half hour, I'm going to tell you how the community is coming together to comfort the children's family. Live in Imperial, Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Travis. We're going to stay on top of this developing story all morning. You can get updates on the investigation when we're not on the air at KSTK.com. Today, St. Louis officials want to hear your thoughts on ways to boost the city's budget. You see, right now, the city could lose out on millions of dollars. That's because an appeals court ruled in favor of remote workers who paid the 1% earnings tax.
Now it turns out the city must reimburse these people. We know there's a lot of interest on this. So here's what you need to know before you head out to tonight's budget meeting. The earnings tax makes up 1/3 of the city's budget. So the payout would reduce it by $26 million. St. Louis city leaders must approve next year's budget by July 1st. We spoke with Kara Spencer, head of the city's budget committee, about the ways departments could save money.
It cuts out some positions in our refuse department. The budget as proposed includes staffing 56 refuse drivers, which leaves no wiggle room for days off, for sick days.
The public hearing is going to run from 6 to 8 tonight at the Urban League's headquarters on North Kings Highway. And the city could appeal the ruling, but that would also cost a lot of money. Right now, there's no time frame on when remote workers could get their reimbursement.
This morning, MTC Training Center in North County will celebrate its 100th student. The facility trains truck drivers to fight the driver shortage in St. Anne. And in just about 2.5 hours from right now, County Executive Dr. Sam Page will visit and also highlight the center's success.
All right, the kiddos are about to wrap school up. Just a few more days at the bus stop this morning, cool and comfortable. We're at 60 degrees to start, and highs today will end near 80 with sunshine.
Finding solutions to summer hunger issues, the area hospital handing out free food this morning.
And this morning, take a look at this breathtaking look from Forest Park. Thanks to our Sky Lens 5 drone, you might notice we have a bit of Shakespearean music.
Just a bit.
A bit playing in the background. Shakespeare in the Park returns to the park. Tonight, we're going to have more details after this break.